It just is what it is. RJ Barrett, if he comes off the bench and goes, yo, fuck it, just let me just come bring him off the bench, coach. If you do that,
yeah, but remember, he's not going to do that. It takes an exceptional coach to pull him to the side. This is why Steve Kerr is legendary, because when he got to Golden State, he asked Iguodala to come off the bench. Now, remember, of course, it's Steve Kerr, played with the Bulls, San Antonio, under Pop, got rings, was a GM. So it's a respect level there. Thibs don't have that respect level to where he can approach a player to do that. In my opinion. No.
You don't think so?
Nah. Thibodeau ain't got the resume to approach nobody to ask him that. No, I don't think so. I really don't. No.
But so he has the resume to call you out to the media. He got the resume to be talking all this smack about anybody else except for Julius Randle. He got the resume to do all that, but he don't got the resume to sit there and go, yo, RJ, gotta sit you down real quick. Let's talk about this. I know you're number 3 pick and all that.
But to be honest, I'll be honest, he don't have the resume to do anything. If you want me to be fair, I'm just being honest with you.
Right, but
hey, Faye, we know in life, sometimes you gotta have some cachet. I'm just saying, me personally, you can't tell me nothing if you ain't did nothing. I'm just being honest. What does Thibs have to fall on to have the bravado or the cojones to tell somebody that? If I'm one of your star players, like, really think about that.
I won a ring with
as a defensive coach. He wasn't the head coach.
Doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
I want a ring with some of the best talent around.
I disagree.
He can easily tell him, you ain't no Kevin Garnett, you ain't no Ray Allen, you ain't no Paul Pierce. Hate to break it to you, RJ.
No, but we all know that. That's not a surprise. RJ Barrett knows he's not them. No disrespect. What I'm saying is Thibs cannot throw no ring on the table like what Pat Riley did with LeBron James, that we heard. Bing, 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 bing. No, he was a defensive coach. He was on the coaching staff. He wasn't the head coach.
Nah, see, and that's like how Javier just said. So you're uncoachable. RJ, but listen, hold on a second. Tom Thibodeau doesn't have the cachet?
No.
RJ Barrett doesn't have the cachet to talk like that.
No,
sit your ass down, RJ. Who the hell you think you're talking to like that?
No, listen. All right, listen. All I'm saying is we all know. Listen, you can't talk to me. You can't be my counselor on divorce and you never been married and divorced. I'm sorry. Tom Thibodeau doesn't. Listen, this is why Iguodala respected what Steve Kerr said. Tom Thibodeau can't do that to nobody. I'm sorry. It's only certain coaches that has that cachet, that has that bravado to talk to a star player. Now, we know RJ not a star player, but I'm saying for the Knicks, high draft pick, got all his money, so he's one of our stars.
See, but now, if he's thinking like you are, then that's the problem. If Julius Randle is thinking like how you are right now, then that is the problem.
Now watch this. Now be honest. You know for a fact they thinking like that.
Of course, Mabel Mamba.
Exactly.
His whole bravado is that. His swag is that. But you got to pop that. And again, he did do it last year when he called them out in the media. He does little tricks like that, but you got to bring it all the way in. So a sportscaster can't talk the game if they ain't play it.
No, remember, I made a big post on that. Listen, we've been watching the game just as long as them dudes. All I'm saying is, Javier, listen what I'm saying. We know for a fact, Javier, we all play ball, whether we was nice or whether we wasn't nice. If a coach ain't got a type of resume or we don't respect the coach, you know he can't tell you nothing.
But that's what we disagree on, ball. That's one thing I got to say about Thibs. As much as we dislike him, they don't come off like they dislike Tom Thibodeau. They look like they kind of revere him.
Okay.
It doesn't come off that way to me. So I think he's pussyfooting. I think it's on him. Like, why isn't IQ starting by now?
Right.
There's no way he shouldn't start. Because what you're saying, damn, I got to explain this, or he's overthinking maybe. And even with the rotations, it's just like the rotations in the game. Yo, it's not that hard to understand. He has a bad feel for the game. He has a bad feel, just like Julius Randle has a bad feel for the game. They have a bad feel for it's all about communication. I don't think this conversation is that hard. Deal with it, RJ. If you can't deal with it, watch them fans. See what happens.
But once again, y'all making my point. What I'm saying is it takes an exceptional coach or an exceptional person to tell somebody that. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying, you know what type of balls you have to go to a player and go, hey, man, I need you to come off the bench. But let's remember the third pick, max contract, and he's one of our stars. You have to be kind of a nut in a great way. That's all I'm saying. Because if Tom Thibodeau was that, he would have did it already. RJ Barrett is not going to get any better. We have to deal with that. We have to understand that. His game is not going to get better. He's not going to get better on defense. He's not going to get better on offense. He's not going to get a right hand. He's not going to do any of that. He's not going to shoot better from three. He's not going to shoot better from free throw. So we have to put up with that. Or you have to have the cojones, once again, to let him know, hey, I need you to come off the bench. Unless, like I told you, I give him till next year. If he doesn't have an all-star caliber season, I don't even want him coming off the bench. I want him out of here.